Good luck, Waldo.
Good evening, and welcome to Channel 35 News. A 66-year-old Monterey man, Mr. Walter Busby, is in the studio with us. Mr. Busby is a retired bank clerk. Tomorrow morning, he will begin a fantastic voyage. He and his wife, Betty, are going to sail from Monterey, California, to Australia. That's 7,000 miles across the ocean, in a small motorboat. Now, Walter.
Please call me Waldo. All my friends call me Waldo.
All right, Waldo. Why are you doing this?
Well, I haven't seen my son for 10 years. He lives in Australia, and we've never seen our grandchildren.
But your boat isn't very big, Waldo. Will it get to Australia?
Oh, yes, I think so. It'll get there all right. It'll take a long time, of course, but we're not in a hurry. I just retired, you see, and we'll stop on the way.
Where will you stop? Do you know?
Oh, yes. We have a map. Here it is. We'll stop at several places. We'll need food and gas.
Ah, yes, food. What'll you do about food?
No problem. We'll catch fish.
I see. And water?
That won't be a problem either. It'll rain. It rains a lot at sea, you know.
Will you take a radio with you?
No. We never listen to the radio. We don't like pop music. We like some peace and quiet. We'll take a lot of books.
Well, actually, I meant a two-way radio. How will you navigate? Will you use a compass?
A compass? No. We won't need a compass or a radio. We'll navigate by the sun and stars. I got a book from the library.
Well, good luck, Waldo. You'll certainly need it.
Listen to the news report.
This is Channel 35 News. Walter and Betty Busby are recovering tonight in Monterey Hospital. They left Monterey Bay this morning at 6:30 in their boat, Titanic II. They were sailing to Australia. 7 miles out of Monterey, their engine stopped, and the boat turned over in heavy seas. They held on to the boat, and a helicopter rescued them. This was not Mr. and Mrs. Busby's first accident on the ocean. They have been rescued 3 times before. They were cold and wet, but cheerful. Mr. Busby said, "We're looking for a bigger boat. We'll get to Australia one day. We had some bad..."
It happened to me.
A short flight. Last year I had to fly to London for business. I can't sleep on airplanes, so my doctor gave me some sleeping pills. I got onto the plane, sat down, and took 2 pills. We took off, and a few minutes later I was asleep. When I woke, the flight attendant was shaking my arm. I was the only passenger on the plane. Those pills were strong, I thought. I went to the baggage claim area. I couldn't see my bags anywhere. I went to the information desk and asked about my bags. "Which flight were you on?" asked the desk clerk. "The flight from New York, 7:43, I said. "But you didn't go anywhere, ma'am. Your aircraft had a problem with the engines and it came back. This is New York." Wilhelmina C. Williams, Paterson, New Jersey. Sleepwalker.
My kid sister often walked in her sleep. One night I woke up suddenly. My sister was walking out of our room with her eyes closed. I got up and followed her to the kitchen. She opened the fridge and took out some chocolate cheesecake. Her eyes never opened. She ate it, then went back to our room. I told her in the morning, but she didn't believe me. "Look in the mirror," I said. There was chocolate all around her mouth and nose. Candy Faulkner, Oxford, Mississippi.
What a nightmare.
I once had a terrible nightmare. I dreamed I was in a hotel room on the 40th floor. The hotel was on fire. Smoke was coming under the door. I couldn't open the window. I hit it with the chair, but I couldn't break it. The room got hotter and hotter, and the smoke got thicker and thicker. This is the end, I thought. Then I heard a crash. Right then, I woke up. I was at home in my own bed, in my own room, and the room really was full of smoke. The window was open, and a firefighter was climbing into the room. He rescued me. My apartment was on fire. Jackson Burns, Seattle, Washington.
At a drugstore.
Can I help you?
Yes, thank you. I have a terrible headache.
How long have you had it?
About 2 or 3 hours.
Well, try these pills. Take 2 every 4 hours.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Could I have a box of throat lozenges, please?
With antiseptic or without?
With.
There you go. Will that be all?
Yes, that's all. Sorry, I only have a $50 bill.
Okay, out of 50. Here's your change.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you fill this prescription, please?
Sure. Do you want to wait?
How long will it take?
It'll be ready in about 20 minutes.
Oh, I'll come back later.
All right. It'll be waiting.
Should I pay now or later?
Later will be fine.
Superstar.
Come in.
Yes, Miss Baloney?
No, Gary. I don't want you.
Who do you want, Miss Baloney?
I want Marvin, and I want him right away.
Okay, I'll go and find him.
Marvin?
Did you want to see me, ma'am?
Yes, I wanted to see you 20 minutes ago.
I'm sorry. I was in the garage.
I want a car this afternoon.
Which car do you want to take? The stretch limo, the Rolls Royce, or the Ferrari?
The stretch limo.
Where do you want to go, ma'am?
The recording studio.
What time?
The recording session begins at 2. We'll leave here at 1:30. Okay, Brandon. Can you hear me?
Sure.
I want you to play electric piano on this one.
No problem.
And I want Jared to play acoustic guitar. I want him to play real loudly, okay?
You got it.
And find Tanya and Sophie. I want them to sing doo-wops.
Excuse me?
You know, the chorus. Doo-wop dee diddy diddy dum dee doo.
Look, feel, taste, sound, smell.
I like your car, Jackie.
Oh, you do? I've only had it for a week.
It looks very expensive.
Really? I guess new ones are expensive, but this one's used.
It is? It doesn't look like a used car. It looks brand new.
It feels cold in here.
It does?
Yes, really cold. Is the heat on?
Yes, it is. It'll feel warmer in a minute.
Waiter,
Yes, sir.
these vegetables aren't fresh.
But they are fresh, sir.
Well, they don't taste fresh to me. I want you to get the manager.
I'd like you to listen to my new stereo, Eduardo. Does it sound all right?
Yes, it sounds fine to me.
I think the bass is too loud.
No, it sounds perfect. It sounds better than mine.
Have you changed your perfume?
Yes. Why, do you like it?
Yes, it smells wonderful. What is it?
It's Roseanne by Devlon.
It smells expensive. Is it?
I don't know. It was a present.
A science fiction story.
The spaceship flew around the new planet several times. The planet was blue and green. They couldn't see the surface of the planet because there were too many white clouds. Then the spaceship descended slowly through the clouds and landed in the middle of a green forest. The two astronauts put on their spacesuits, opened the door, climbed carefully down the ladder, and stepped onto the planet. The woman looked at a small control unit on her arm. "It's okay," she said to the man. "We can breathe the air. It's a mixture of oxygen and nitrogen." Both of them took off their helmets and breathed deeply. They looked at everything carefully. All the plants and animals looked new and strange. They couldn't find any intelligent life. After several hours, they returned to their spaceship. Everything looked normal. The man turned on the controls, but nothing happened. "Something's wrong," he said. "I don't understand. The engines aren't working." He switched on the computer, but that didn't work either. "Eve," he said, "we're stuck here. We can't take off." "Don't worry, Adam," she replied. "They'll rescue us soon."
It's too hot. In the hotel coffee shop.
Come on, Kim. Hurry up and finish your coffee. We have to catch a taxi to the airport. We'll be late.
I can't hurry. This coffee's too hot for me to drink.
Why don't you put some cold milk in it?
Milk? I don't take milk in my coffee. Oh, okay.
Is it cool enough for you to drink now?
Yes, but it tastes awful.
At the airport.
Oh, no. The global counter looks a mile away.
Ooh. What did you put in these suitcases? Rocks?
Only clothes. Why? Are they heavy?
Yes, they are.
The taxi driver managed to carry them.
Well, they're too heavy for me to carry, and I don't see any luggage carts.
Well, I'm not strong enough to help you. Porter, over here, please.
On the plane.
Oh, Mike, I didn't tell you. My sister called this morning.
Oh? Which one? Tiffany?
Yes. She wants to get married.
Married? She isn't old enough to get married. She's only 17. Who does she want to marry?
Mark McIntosh.
Mark McIntosh, the actor? I can't believe it. He's too old for her. He's over 60.
I know, but she loves him.
At their destination.
Oh, no. There goes the last bus.
Well, let's walk to the highway and catch a different bus.
It's a mile away. That's too far for me to walk. Let's take a taxi.
Another taxi. We aren't rich enough to go everywhere by taxi.
Mike, haven't you forgotten something?
What?
We have 3 suitcases. Do you really want to walk?
You're right. Taxi!